morning is with a heavy dose of iron. Gas station ready, always. It is Schleg Day.
And now we are joined by Anthony Schlegel. Schlegs, I don't know if Bobby has shared his tales from the weekend with you, but he almost had a fireworks accident. He almost got JPP'd. And I'm curious, was yours safe, and have you ever gotten close to getting JPP'd?
Well, good morning, Columbus.
Good.
I thought Shark. I miss Shark. You guys are great. You guys are great.
I mean, Schlegs, now that your family's here, how is it this much harder to get you out of bed?
I'm awake. I'm awake, Columbus. No, my fireworks were very safe. Hey, listen, we're down here at the farm, and we have great neighbors, and they're shooting off whistling doodads and something else with or without the scooter sticks. And, you know, we had our own little fireworks show while all that was going on. Like, that's a great time. We got some stuff, and we were blowing up, shooting the AR at it. Like, that's fun. That's America. Happy birthday. And we're going to enjoy loud noises and booms. Why? Because we can. That's what you do. And so I have all my stuff. I feel great. And Tito, I got that visual. I don't know what your body looks like with assless chaps on, but it put one in there. And you have to come see me at the Armory, man. We're gonna have to work on. We're gonna have to work.
I got to get rid of this gut. I've got like this. I'm losing weight, Schlegs. I'm down to. I'm lighter than I've been in probably 25 years, but I can't get rid of the gut.
Maybe it's just all that built up visceral fat for all those years just hanging around. Like, I don't want to leave. It just feels so good in here.
Well, then fix it for me.
Fix it for me.
Well, that's probably called diet. But I mean, you're losing weight, which is that the ultimate goal, to be really skinny and weak?
No, but
that's the thing.
No, I just want to get rid of the gut. I think I'm losing is muscles. What I'm losing, I'm not losing fat. I'm losing muscles. What I'm losing.
That's terrible.
Fix me, Schlegs.
Come on, man. Come on. We're gonna do something. We're doing some things at the Armory coming up. Like, you need to show up and show out. Now, one of the problems is, one of the things that I'm going to do is right in the middle of your show. Maybe you could do the show from it while you're just sweaty and nasty. I don't know. We can work it out.
All right.
We can. Remember, he did the one thing with us, Schlegs, to train like a Buckeye, and you almost killed him. So
maybe cry.
I don't know if he has the ability to stay with that.
Yeah.
Those damn arm things, Schlegs.
I'll ooze them into the training wheel one.
Train. That's good. What time did you go to bed last night? Like, what did we do yesterday evening that just knocked us out so significantly?
Oh, I tell you what, as I've gotten older, I used to be able to go on 4 hours of sleep, no problem. And now that I'm older, my body's clock is like, whoa there, Kimosabe.
So you're telling me you were up till
2, 3
o'clock in the morning?
No, I got to get 8 hours of sleep now. My body's like, right now I'm at 7, and you guys interrupted that. I honestly, I was before the phone call. This was the contemplation that was going on in my mind. Man, what time is it? Oh, it's like 6:30. I gotta get up, man. I gotta go work out. I got a busy day. And I was like, well, really, do I? Like, what time do I got to be back home? Well, yeah, you could probably sleep some more. And I was like, well, then I got to get up and go to the toilet. Then I got to go back to sleep. Like, why not just get up? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should. And then the phone rang. So guess what? I'm up now, boys. I'm up now. You got me.
Is Steph in there with you right now? Are you waking her up, or is she
Yeah,
already
we-
up and already
No,
working?
she's
Probably.
been pissed off at me because I've been having the alarm go off for the last hour.
This is the best part about Schlegs. How many alarms did you have set today?
You know what? I don't know how many. I don't set a lot.
I've seen your phone, Schlegs. Bodie, he'll have alarms every 4 to 5 minutes for an hour.
I spread them out. I think every 6 to 7 minutes.
It's so
Right.
amazing. And then you
Because-
snooze them, so they basically are every minute then after 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Schlegs, it
Yeah,
sounds
I know.
like it sounds like your wife is more gas station ready than you right now.
She's always gas station ready. I mean, God bless her. We get to the farm, and I think she was outside maybe 20 minutes. She's got poison ivy.
Oh no.
Now I got
Oh,
a little
no.
remnants. I don't know if it's I can feel it coming on, and I'm out there working head to toe denim, dead, Canadian tuxedo style, and I can feel a little bit on my eyebrow, eyelid, and I had to.
Oh, not on the face. That's bad.
It is, but I try it's hot, 90 degrees out there. I'm working, right, and I had to have. I brushed my glove, maybe, and I'm really conscious of that. So I try to wipe my face with my inner shirt, I got my t-shirt and I tuck it into my pants, and then I got my denim shirt, and that's okay to be loose, but I'm gonna have to start tucking that in. I don't know. It's terrible. I got a little bit of my forearm.
So you're really allergic. Is Steph worse than you? Because I've seen you get it really bad.
Yeah, Steph. I mean, hell, I don't know. I think the dog gave it to her. The
Well, you
dog.
can get it off the dog too. Yeah.
That's all. That's the only way. She didn't do it. She didn't do anything. Last time
You
she
thought
got
about maybe
poison ivy,
you
she
may
didn't
have
go,
given it to her.
No, I wish,
Okay.
but I didn't.
Okay. All right. That's my dad.
That'd be selfish.
Yeah.
That'd be a selfish person.
It would be. My dad gets it pretty bad. I used to get it worse. I still get it decently bad, but not as terrible as I used to. So you got to make sure that they've got a special soap that you can wash with afterwards.
That is fake news. That is fake. I've had every soap. I've spent. I mean, there's this one that starts with a T, Telemaco or whatever. It's fresh from the Aztec. Fresh from the Aztec
jungle
temple. Yeah, from the Aztec temple.
Is that what they would make out of the human sacrifices?
It's exactly what they made for poison ivy only. Okay, and it's like $55. Guess what? Does not work. I mean, I remember back in the day. And this is probably bad, but I used to get instead of bleach.
Yeah, I do that too.
I used to pop it all and just put bleach on it and just
it dries it out.
burn it. Yeah, it does. I stopped. Now, I think what transpired was we had to go do something. I think we went to dinner, just in town, grab some food for the kids, and I didn't shower immediately after getting out. That's the only reason I can think of. But I used Dawn dish soap. My guy down here, Rick, could be long distance relations to Ric Flair. But he came over asking if he could pan for gold, which is amazing.
Wait, hold on. Seriously?
Yeah, 100%. Don't worry about it. It's a side nugget to the side nugget. Anyways, so we go out to dinner, and I think that's what the cause was. Because, you got to wash it off. But he told me Dawn dish soap because it bonds to the oil.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true or not. I roll with it. But I get in there and I lather up with Dawn dish soap and my Spartan shampoo. I don't put Dawn dish soap in my hair, but Spartan shampoo, keeping it thick.
How young is too young to start doing serious weight training?
Oh, I mean, guys, calisthenics. You can people would think that that's serious weight training because people are actually moving and working, and that's the problem. Most people are just lazy and don't want to sweat or don't want to push themselves to that point. you can always do push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups and body weight squats and carry stuff. Like I remember I was probably, I don't know, 8 years old, 9 years old maybe, and I'd like go up to my dad and see Coach Ketchai at Carrollton Newman Smith High School, and he had the PE class, and I would get in there and they would be doing stuff like doing push-ups, and I would just pop down and do like a one-arm push-up when I was little.
Wow.
I loved it. I love showing off. Well, I mean, I wrestled, man. I wrestled. Like, you know, you were in shape. You did things. You moved around. I mean, honestly, when kids are little, like, make them carry heavy things that are awkward. Yeah, carry that. All right, cool, man. Let's go. Hey, you want to do this push-up? Like, make it fun, make it enjoyable. Did that actually work for my kids? No, it did not. It worked for my daughter. Like, my daughter liked it. You know, my other ones, not so much. But what I found was they like doing that kind of stuff with other people. So that's how you got to gamify it. You got to make it fun. You got to make it to where, you know, they're not going to see results right away, but it's a confidence thing.
See,
so I would say junior high. Junior high is the time where you can start to load the barbell. And I would also say this. I would equate. It just depends on who's teaching them. And also, what are your main goals? Like, if our goal is technical aspect, right? Like, there's a lot of young people that do Olympic lifts, right? Like, just maybe even a power clean, maybe a clean, and that's a process. And so, I mean, they'll start with a broomstick or a PVC pipe, and they'll work up. And it's like we're not worried about the kid doing 135 pounds when he's 10 years old, but you're just working on the mechanics of things. Hell yeah, go do it. It's fine. It's the ones that where you say the emphasis is on the weight, then that's wrong. It should always be on the technique. And then spinal loading. Now you guys gotta remember, like my dad, like I was lifting really heavy, really young. But you know, junior high seems to me to be a good time. And that's why at the Armory, like everybody's built a little different. But 6th through 8th grade, like you can start coming up there because I think that's inappropriate. If not, it's kind of babysitting. And guess what? Jay and I don't want to babysit. So
okay,
that's the point.
I like that, Schlegel. That's a little pro tip for the folks out there. I mean, Jeff's trying to figure out probably for his kids.
yes.
I mean, I know your dad used to beat you down. Patrick Creighton used to tell me the stories about back at DeSoto and how they all felt bad for you as your dad was just like thrashing on you and throwing more and more weight on the bar.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I mean, you know what though? Like that was kind of our thing, and I liked it. You know, we always got in a fight, you know, because he couldn't count, because I was getting stronger. And DeSoto's weight room back then, they were transitioning to this new area. And so we were under the bleachers, and it would rain in Texas. And it's in the summer, and then you'd get to grasshoppers. And so you'd be in there, and then there'd just be all these grasshoppers hopping around, but also dead ones. Dead grasshoppers smell terrible, just so everybody knows.
Yep.
And we'd be in there, and I'd be in there in, you know, 7th, 8th grade, lifting under the bleachers at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd go straight to school. Like, there was like, I didn't even pass
shower?
No, I just went in.
And Steph dated you like that.
No, she didn't know me back. She didn't know me in junior high. She knew of me. She was like, that guy's crazy. Yeah, a legend in my own mind and in the DeSoto junior high circle of East and West. But yeah, that's how it was. I tried to, like, I mean, but it was like, hey, you got to get over there. And then, of course, my dad would be like, well, I'm too tired to drive you, or I can't drive you. Here's the minivan. And I'm like 14 years old. I'm like, all right, sweet. Boom, I'm driving the minivan over. What's up, boys?
So wait, did Steph go?
The Mercury.
Did Steph go to the other middle school?
She did.
Was that like the high society middle school?
Nah, they were kind of poor. They were kind of.
So you were at the high society middle school.
I wouldn't say there was a demographic of poor rich. I mean, it's DeSoto, but no, man, it was kind of like it was over there off of 35. I remember DeSoto East. They were green and white, and we were green and gold.
Oh,
that was kind of, yeah. We had the better looking helmets. You know, they were kind of like janky, but we beat them.
I was reading something the other day, Schlegs,
We had Tatum Bell. That's how he beat him.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Oklahoma used to have as part of their, I think it was their spring practices, they would have an alumni versus the current players football game.
That'd be amazing. Well, it would be amazing, except it would not be amazing because these dudes are legit good and they're in shape and they're young and frothy. If they had an alumni inside drill, I'd feel good about that. We just rotate bodies at them. I don't, because pro guys wouldn't play in that. Would they play in that?
I don't know if
they're not doing that.
No, I think there'd be some kind of clause in their contracts they wouldn't let participate in that.
See, now if we had pro guys in there, I would say that'd be pretty sweet. But because we can't, and you're gonna have to get 30-year-olds to go. And we got John Simon out there, fresh off the brilliant Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mat, coming out there as a D end.
Also with the torn tricep.
Also with a torn tricep. He'd still go though. He'd still go. Why not? He'd show up there with his little jogger pants on and his
flannel tucked in.
No, he has a T-shirt tucked in and a flannel, and then he has wearing his Jordan high tops. That's John Simon's look. Honestly, very classy, but that's his look. That's what he does.
I would love to see that with you guys. I'd love to see you guys.
What would you like to see?
I want to see you guys against the current Buckeyes.
Oh,
cause, you're still in great shape. Bobby's in great shape too. I know AJ can't walk, but I don't know if Laurinaitis would play or could he still play. I imagine Laurinaitis would be fine to play, but I want to see you guys doing that again. I think that'd be fun to see.
I mean, we could make it happen as long as we can raise some dollars for a new facility. Maybe that's what we got to do. Maybe it's like, hey, listen, we need you guys to step up to the plate. And we're going to do an alumni drill, inside drill for 30 minutes.
Oh,
and if you die, you die. If you die, you die. We're just going to see it. We're just going to roll these young bucks right through you and see what happens. See if you guys can still hang. I would do it. My skull, regardless of my physical body, I would still be able to put my skull right in the V of somebody's neck. And that will shock most people. So I feel good about it, honestly.
See? Now that
we're sitting here.
I'm so good at volunteering other people for things and trying to get other people to do the work. I think it'd be fantastic. We need to make this happen then. Bob, you're down for this, right, Bob? You do it?
The only problem is, like I got some neck issues, man.
Come on, Bob.
I don't know, paralysis. Really? I've got these compression fractures in my neck, and that's why you start getting stingers real bad. And then when I came back in practice with the guys in whatever that was, like 16, it wasn't bad then, but now I wake up and I can't. There's times where I cannot turn my head and it hurts to do like pull-ups and benching sometimes. So that is the only concern for me. Like I would need to be able to train neck and shoulders for probably 6 weeks before I felt like I would be in a good enough position that it wouldn't snap.
Bodie, do you want to say it or want me to say it?
Go for it, Tito.
That's a hell of a long way from the heart. That's all I'm saying, Bob. It's not that long, I guess.
I think you can do it, bro. I think you can do it. Right. I truly train neck. Heavy shrugs, neck, throw it in there. Plus, you're going to be playing outside. Like, you don't have to play inside the box. You can just be the edge setter. You be
they run a lot of pull. They run a lot of pin and pull now, Schlegs. They got to take on guards.
Nah, just wrong shoulder that, dude. Take their legs out.
I'm not going to knife our own dudes, man. I'm not knifing our own guys. Get out of here. Be a good teammate.
Well, just go down and up, like, dip and rip through it. You know what I mean? They're not going to know. You got all the moves. You got all the right moves,
like
Tom
Jagger.
Cruise. 63 years old.
Oh, jeez.
You would do it.
Just do some neck shrugs, Bob. That's all you got to do.
I do, but then I can't feel my arm. There's a lot of bad things that happen.
Shrugs. Yeah, there's no neck shrugs, Tito. You can't combine. You're doing neck and then also some shrugs.
Okay.
You got to have the traps uphold the thick cylinder that everybody likes.
Mm-hmm. Schlegs, when we get off the phone here, are you going back to bed or are you up for the day now?
No, I'm up, man. I just took a leak out here outside, and I'm just going to go in here and drink a coffee and get in the truck, and I'm gonna go do legs. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm gonna start my day.
All right.
Start attacking and dominating life.
You're the man, Schlegs. We'll talk again next week.
Hey, you know what? I hope you guys have a great day. Columbus, attack and dominate. Go Bucks. We can't say that.
There we go. Anthony Schlegel joining us right there like he does. Bobby.